Hi guys, here from Paxa Rubiana. This is from Tbilisi. It's amazing how many luxury hotels there are already. This is the main street of Tbilisi. I didn't show you that up to now. It's very impressive, the amount of luxury hotels which is here in Tbilisi. Quite amazing. Yeah? This is like the Crescentic. Even I think at the Crescentic there are not so many luxury hotels as they are in Tbilisi. It's a tourism magnet of first rate. This is the main square here, one of the main square. It's the other side of the river basically, and this is where the parliament is, and I will show you now this road to the parliament. Yeah. Hi, this is me, Günther, from Georgia, from Tbilisi. I'm promoting tourism, European Union, and of course a good European economic model for SMEs. And I want to show you that Tbilisi and Georgia is ready for the European Union. I just have to cross the street here, not to be somehow crashed, but look at it. It's an impressive asset. The property is really good. And here, this is the Shota Rustaveli Avenue, and we have here a wonderful economic development. Of course, you know, centralism, I don't promote that one. We see in Georgia here the tourism industry needs a lot of additional tourists. Now the Russians cannot come because, of course, there is they will all be excluded, and I call to exclude all the Russians, yeah, because Georgia has to be Europeanized. But of course, it's a big shock. The Ukrainians cannot come because of the war. There is, of course, there was a lot of Iranians before. This is all very problematic. We need simply more Americans. We need more Japanese here. We need more Europeans in European Georgia. This is the idea. I want to show you the beauty of this place as a promotion to join this beautiful, to visit once, yeah, and to see the beauty yourself. It's quite a hot day. It's very sunny in Georgia. It's very beautiful. There's a lot of cultural artifacts to see. There's a lot of cars. Thanks a lot. There's a really very friendly people. That was a very friendly man. Yeah, the driving is not as nice as in Kosovo, but it's not as much as worse as in Albania. Albania is the worst in driving. There's no doubt. And here you see some of these amazing cultural artifacts. No country has more culture to offer than this beautiful Georgia. It's the cradle of civilization here in the Southern Caucasus. It has this amazing wine culture. Yesterday I was in one of these wine places. You can see it on my Facebook site. There were, I think, 1,000 different wines there. It was very amazing. And I have now really a very good impression of this beautiful country. The problem is just, you know, it's not in the EU. That makes everything more complicated, and so development takes longer. But there will be, of course, the EU future. Here they stand in solidarity with Ukraine. Absolutely, but they have not joined the sanctions fully. They are dead afraid of an invasion of Russia like 2008, and most of the people think that Europe will do nothing for them, America will do nothing for them, so they are really very afraid of attack. The Russian could come over the Caucasus back again, as they have come so often in the history, and that's something they are really very afraid of. And here you see Ukraine flags everywhere. That's probably a political party. I can say basically not a single word in Georgian, so I'm just in my learning curve. I don't have the claim to fame to know all the secrets of that beautiful country, like I think I know in Albania, in Kosovo, in Macedonia, and Montenegro, most of them at least. But of course, in the country, and Ukraine I know also a lot, yeah. In Moldova, somehow. Georgia is from all the 9 countries I have now visited during my campaign for EU enlargement in the last half year, is the one I know the least. But I'm learning. And it's impressive. There's another big property up there. There's also, it's about a hillside location, and there's the city, like many cities, has developed along a river. That's the photo atelier. You see here all the cultural assets of this beautiful country. Tomorrow I will go to Batumi, and this is the Catholic Patriarch of all Georgia. Interesting Georgian puzzle, so many different groups, and yeah, I have to learn even more. But I call for federal Georgia, and that I call, because you know, you don't have to be the biggest expert on Georgia to know that a country with many regions should be organized in a federal system. Hello, Austria is doing the same, cannot be so bad for Georgia. Here we see again Ukrainian flags, a lot of solidarity, that's very good. And we are here in this beautiful town. Again, Ukraine flags everywhere, that fills me with pride, and I'm very happy about it. Of course, you know, it would be better to have a southern front, you know, but the Albanians were not ready for a southern front in the Balkan War, the Kosovo Albanians, they were dead afraid. And you have to understand the differences in size and military might between Georgia and, of course, the big juggernaut of the Russians in the north is so big. Only with NATO membership and NATO support they could defend themselves. They know that, and that's why they are sitting here shivering south of the Caucasus and hoping that this wild storm of Russian aggression will not touch them this time, because they were hurt so hard in 2008 when we were abandoning them. And now Ukraine is of course a much more powerful country, 10 times the size of Georgia, with 40 million people. It has this kind of shield which is ready to defend Europe and to absorb these hammer blows of Russia in decline. That's of course a tragedy, but on the other hand, Ukraine is strong, and this time Europe and America stand with Ukraine. Not enough, let's be sure about that, but at least there is significant support. I will now go to the parliament. I booked my flight and my tickets for my second leg of this tour. I will continue here and I will head forward and onwards to Batumi. I'm trying to find a European flag here. That's not so easy, I found out, and I lost mine, to my utter disgrace. I don't know, I was a bit distracted, but I'm here now, heading I think towards the parliament. Many luxury buildings, many great hotels here, and really amazing street. This is very good. You see, this country is in good condition. Of course, the prosperity is not equally distributed and accessible. It's a very centralized country, like many of the post-Soviet and ex-Yugoslavian countries, because this tradition of distrust and the experience of losing regions and republics has led, of course, to a double pressure on centralism. But Austrian-style federalism is the answer to have regional prosperity and equal and fair development for all people. So I call for Austrian-style federalism. And let's not forget, I made already many videos for the recognition of Kosovo, for a common joint alliance of all people of the 9 countries to join the European Union and to protest against Macron's failed vision of exclusion, of rejecting Europeans, of Europe only for the rich Western Europeans. That's a big mistake. His appeasement of Russia has led us into this war. He is guilty as much, no, not as much, as too much. I don't want to exaggerate, I don't say he is as guilty, I say he is similar guilty. And that's of course absolutely the truth. I will make now a statement about European future here in front of the parliament. It's a very beautiful parliament. I'm very happy. I just look for a shadow place and I will continue here my small activity. The taxi drivers don't want to be on my video. That's fully understandable. And here there is a demonstration I saw, and I want to make some statements about that one. Yes, thanks a lot. Here the European flag is flying high. That's very good. Perfect. Welcome to the EU, Georgia. Bravo.